Hey everyone at the Schwantz27 channel, it's DJ Vaughn here on the ones and twos to talk to you about our first big update to Black Ops 4, which actually doesn't really contain any substantial changes to the game other than introducing the black market from Black Ops 3 back into the game. Woohoo! Even though Black Ops 4 broke records for digital sales, we figured that we should put a mechanism into the game to make Activision, spelt with a $, even more money. Oh, and since Sony is spending money with us like a drunken sailor coming home to port, all events and items are available 7 days early on the PS4. So on the PC and VCR, there currently is no Contraband system nor Operation First Strike with the Halloween-themed special event, as you'll have to wait for something that was previously coordinated across all platforms. So forget what you know, as our tagline says. For 1/3 of the possible platforms that our game is on, since we've decided in this game to abandon our core philosophies in order to chase trends, we're also going to heavily borrow the Battle Pass system and rebrand it as Contraband Stream. The difference with ours, though, is that you earn your tier slower than the hair grows on my head, and considering we've already announced that we're going to add the Blackjack shop in November, where you could purchase items with those COD points that you got for pre-ordering certain versions of the game, you'd assume that you could probably pay to skip the line, just like in Fortnite. Oh, and even though we do indicate that with this Blackjack shop you will be able to directly purchase items, we still snuck in supply drops under your nose and named them reserves this time that are at certain tiers of the Contraband Stream that give one item without the pomp and circumstance of opening it on the beaches of Normandy. And this time, the BBD bops you'll get are even more watered down, since we've got both sprays and emotes, as well as pieces of gear, characters exclusive to one game mode only, and signature weapons for another game mode only. Now, onto the actual fixes, and unlike our counterparts at Infinity Ward, leaderboards are only 1 week late this time, and they're available for all game modes. For multiplayer, even though everybody knows that the assault rifles are the only useful weapons in the game right now, we're just not ready to do weapon balancing yet, as there needs to be more internal testing before changes are made, as if the beta wasn't actually just a demo of the real product because of how little it was updated. Oops. Instead, we're making improvements to spawns for free-for-all and domination, as if those are the only game modes with supercalifragilisticexpialidocious spawns, as well as addressing mostly visual issues like paint jobs being stretched more than the vagina of a woman in labor, camos, engineer perk, and certain optics being really weird when looking at them. We've addressed exploits for Crash, Nomad, and Prophet specialist abilities and gear, because we all love support-like abilities on a cooldown, thanks Blizzard, and added a setting for the sprint reload cancel that was in prior Call of Duty games, but I somehow thought better of it than to include it in ours. We also nerfed the awareness perk for Blackout to have a lower max footstep volume, because you could hear people from all the way across the edge of the observable universe. Oh, and because apparently these updates have been so significant, yet they barely scratch the surface of the issues with the game, theater mode files from prior to the update no longer work, as if the assumption was that they worked prior to then. And just to show you that we're hearing your concerns, we got a list of topics in the coming soon black hole, like the lack of a host migration in zombies mode, even though it's been in tons of prior Call of Duty games, player connectivity issues in Blackout for certain regions at certain times of the day, and issues with Blackout quads on the VCR. But it's going to be hard for that last one, since we're working with the hand that we've been dealt. Wait, what? People have been testing our netcode for our game and found that during the beta the update rate was 60 Hz, but in the actual release it's only 20? Shit, I guess Activision figured out how much money 60 Hz servers cost, and that's why they pulled the plug on them after enticing people to throw down for the full game, and now that we've got the cash, we can get away with giving everyone the normal Call of Duty experience of Treyarch's amazing netcode. What are we gonna do about it? Well, let's just give them double XP for the weekend to cover up exactly how slow it is that you earn stuff with the Contraband Stream.